Well, so far so good in the octagon for the Brazilian light heavyweight contender. Johnny Walker gets a step up in competition here tonight.
Yes, and he has stepped up to every person that he's fought, and he's dominated them. Now, the only adversity he's had is hurting himself, finishing a fight, doing his celebratory worm. I said, Johnny Walker, you got to find a different way to celebrate, my friend.
Yeah, dislocated his shoulder after the Misha Serkunov fight. That was another first-round finish for Johnny Walker. Has a great frame, great length for this light heavyweight division. We will see how it goes for Johnny Walker Blue here tonight. All right, tonight we get another look at the wildly talented Magomed Ankalaev, not just one of the best light heavyweights in the world, for my money, one of the top 20 pound-for-pound athletes on this roster, top to bottom.
I feel like he can compete with anyone, but I also feel like he has a style that translates weight classes, and that is what pound-for-pound means. This guy can strike. This guy can grapple. This guy has tremendous cardio. I don't think anything points to that more than the Blachowicz fight. When it went bad, he just pivoted and did something different and almost became the champion. Tonight, he's got to be on his game if he wants to get his hand raised.
And a lot of people believe against any 205er in the world, Magomed Ankalaev would be the betting favorite. Let us see how he handles this stylistic challenge in front of him tonight. Our tail of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt. We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Johnny Walker. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Magomed Ankalaev.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, early round action here. Johnny Walker told us in the fighter meeting this week he believes this matchup is very favorable, particularly when it comes to the striking game. We have certainly seen a lot of huge highlights for Johnny Walker. 3 straight performance bonuses to begin his UFC career, and that is the form that he is looking to get back to here tonight. Lands a big elbow there.
What a nasty kick. That was thrown with ill intent.
Another combination here, really starting to get into a striking groove.
I mean, it's stringing them together so effectively. Never throwing the same attack more than once. What a job to recognize all the openings in his opponent's defenses.
All right, so 1 minute into the fight, and I'm not sure these fighters realize that we got 3 or 5 rounds tonight.
No feeling out process at all. The moment this fight started, these two gentlemen were ready to knock each other's heads off.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Able to block that one. Under 3 minutes to go in round 1. Oh, effective strike there by Magomed Ankalaev. Nice shot to the body there.
Over and over, he's digging to the body.
Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
All right, so a good series of kicks by him there. He has mixed it up beautifully, I think, on the feet tonight.
He is kicking everywhere tonight. He's doing a fantastic job. Ooh, big shot lands. That left hook was nasty.
Oh, nice check on the leg kick offering there. Effective use of the jab there by Ankalaev. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the...
Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish. Oh!
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Establishing the jab. 15 seconds.
Oh! It's her back.
Oh, massive knee to the body. That can't feel good. What a fight so far.
All right, take a seat, buddy. Deep breath. Breathe. In through that nose, out through that mouth. All right, drink some water. Listen, your kicks are working.
All right, that horn signifies the end of the round. Let's take us through some replays, champ.
And the replays are going to be kicks. That's the story of this fight to this point. He is landing these kicks at will, just driving his shin into his opponent's legs, and it's really starting to slow him down.
You ready? You ready?
Second round here. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far.
Beautiful job getting those hands up. Big shot lands for both guys.
Oh, and he lands another leg kick there. I have a novel idea. Maybe the opponent should try to check one of these.
He's got to try to check him, but he can't, John, because there's no windup.
Yeah.
There's no tell. And when he feels his opponent is getting a beat on his leg kicks, he'll just pop a jab up, get the hands up to block the face, blast the leg kick on the bottom. It's unbelievable to watch a guy that is so diverse and has such a great understanding of landing these leg kicks.
All right, so unless my eyes are deceiving me, that is some bruising now on that calf.
It only took one, John. I mean, one calf kick, and it's already starting to bruise.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round two. Nice combination of kicks there by Ankalaev. Just out of the range with that right hand. This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches and punches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
Walker's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Under 2 minutes to go.
Great punch landed with so much power.
Oh! Checks the leg kick. How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble, champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop them. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut.
Stop!
Good round.
Stop!
All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, pretty good back and forth action in the previous 2 rounds. Your expectations here as this next round. Dropping in the head kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
His misses are entertaining. Looking to land the leg kick now. Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other side.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched. What a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish.
Tried to land the punch, but a swing and a miss by Ankalaev. Right on the button. Ankalaev's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Under 3 minutes to go in our third round.
He blocked that one. Nice.
So we have passed the midway point in the fight. Ankalaev's eye is starting to swell shut.
He can't get too excited here. He's got to take his time.
Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. Sets a blow right there, but he's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Well, let's see if he goes to set up the hook again. He has really done a nice job punctuating his combinations with that hook tonight. A swing and a miss by Walker. Oh, right back to the well with the calf kick, and yet again, he does not miss.
He doesn't miss because his opponent didn't address it early. And now he's so limited in his movements that he can't get it. Trying to recover, but he's in a lot of trouble. It's been a crazy fight.
Walker gets hit with a kick. Under 30 seconds. Leg kicks all day. His mobility is compromised. Might get it back a little bit as the fight continues, but that's an obvious limp right now.
Well, it's going to take ice on the calf, ice on the thigh when he gets to the corner to try and bring it back. But once you get dead leg, there's not much you can do.
All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cutman getting right to work. All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting him over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the fourth round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Well, an appreciative capacity crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. That previous round, I mean, get the bonus checks ready. That was insane.
It's done. These guys are taking home the $50,000. They laid it all on the line. They dropped a quarter in the middle of the octagon, and they said, let's go. What a round.
All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a getting a big moment in this fight. Oh, my goodness. Oh, he does it again.
Oh, he gets up. The question is for how long? Swing and a miss by Walker. Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect at will when it comes to working the body, and especially effective doing it later in this fight. Didn't see a lot of that from him in the earlier rounds. Look at his calf, bro. It looks like somebody poured a bottle of Cabernet Sauvignon on his calf and left it there all night.
It's all red and it's swelling. He's gonna have some difficulties. Look, it hurts right now, but I would not want to be this guy tomorrow.
Huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. He's hurt bad. Hurt again.
And back to his feet. Under 2 minutes to go. Well, you know, Rogan's pissed he missed this one. We are witnessing an instant classic. Back and forth we go. Both fighters have been on the cusp of being finished, and both have exuded a ton of fun.
Yeah, they both show heart, courage, ability, technical skills. I can't really tell you how these two are still in the fight with the damage that they both are exhibiting on their face.
It's another one of those ones where you might think about stopping it.
Oh, yeah, we got blood all over the broadcast table.
It's legit everywhere. It's all over us.
I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spot. Oh!
He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty. Oh, he's hurt him again.
Misses with the right hand. Final seconds of round 4. 20 minutes in the can, 5 to go. Well, what a war of attrition this fight has been. Both fighters dealing with cuts, critical damage in the facial area. Something's got to give at some point.
Yeah, these are the types of fights that we love. These guys are leaking everywhere. They're both trying to finish this fight. They're very evenly matched, and you can see it in the competition, but you can also see it in the damage that they're both showing.
All right, well, I'm no doctor. I'm not going to diagnose a broken nose, but a huge cut on the bridge, and his opponent continues to attack it.
Continues to attack it as he should. He did the damage. He was the one that landed the shot that opened up that cut. Now he's got to make his opponent pay for it. He was a bit lax in the defense, and now he's got that massive cut on the bridge of his nose.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at this 5th and final round. Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. Ankalaev's been dealing with that. Oh! Back to the feet.
He throws all of himself into that kick.
Oh, he slipped.
He's got to keep pressing here.
Just misses with the straight left hand.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
Ankalaev's blocking well now. Made the adjustment, protecting what is an already damaged nose. Oh, that calf is just taking an absolute beating. And for someone like myself who isn't necessarily physically tough, I can barely look at that calf right
Well,
now.
John, when you watch this and you watch how ill-prepared he is to defend this attack, as a corner, do you start to think about maybe throwing in the towel? Because this fight is over.
He's got to find a way to finish this fight.
Ankalaev's nose is absolutely mangled at this stage of the fight. I'm no doctor, but I feel pretty convicted in saying that thing is definitely broken, and we might get a ringside physician or a referee to stop this fight here soon. Two minutes now to go in the fight. Walker's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point. You wonder if that's impacting his breathing by now. Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 19 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, Magomed Ankalaev.
Well, you heard it there from Buff. Magomed Ankalaev is your winner by knockout tonight. He vowed to take more risks in our fighter meeting in an effort to maybe produce a title.